We're gonna jump into the game right now. Go ahead, continue. It's okay. Okay, so to quickly recap what's happened here. This is Lucy, that's who we're playing as here. This is Mr. Fumble, who's now a real-life character, not just our teddy bear, which we'll have to get to the bottom of here. Anywho, what even happened in the first game? So basically, Lucy has issues sleeping, and I think our main goal, it seems like, we just want to not have this awful reoccurring dream where we're like falling from the sky. And so we've basically concocted this, I think it's called like a dream box or something, that allows us to to fall asleep, and whatever we put in the box seems to affect our dream in some way. So basically we figured this out at the very end of last stream. There's a bunch of cool puzzles that we did. But we've just gone to sleep, and we've put Mr. Fumble, who's a bear, like our toy stuffed bear, in there, along with a joke book, and I think that is it. And we now have this dream, which we can interact with. So we're gonna start exploring now what's going on here. Look, we've got quite a bit of things happening here. I love the way the game looks. It's so cool. All right, so we have a broken rope, some pulleys, a brake, ladder, sandless bag with the sand over there. We got flies on strings, it looks like, curtains, a note, a fire extinguisher, and I know that Mr. Fumble kind of had like a funny one-liner when we came in here. All right, let's have a look at everything.
It stops the ropes from moving.
The ropes, okay.
This must be the rope that needs to be pulled down in order to open the curtains. It's a step ladder. Looks sturdy enough.
Okay, I don't know what's behind the curtains here.
I'm no detective, but I think this may have something to do with the broken rope up there.
That does make sense.
It spilled out of the victim when it hit the ground. Okay, that's just weird. Okay, that's just weird.
Nothing else
Okay.
weird. Okay. All right, let's, what do we got?
A lovely plump bag of sand.
Fire extinguisher.
I hope I won't need it.
A
Comedy
note.
Club rules.
Ooh, comedy
1.
club.
Minimum 6 jokes per routine. 2. No fraternising with the judges. 3. No jokes about weed killer.
Okay. Go. So, let's see if I can remember this then.
I'll leave it there for other people. Comedy Club rules. 1. Minimum 6 jokes per routine.
6
2.
jokes.
No fraternising with the judges.
Okay.
3. No jokes about weed killer.
Interesting. Okay, so this background must be, or the setting must be related to the joke book, right? So 6 jokes. Just gonna write these down in case it's important. No fraternizing with the judges. No weed killer jokes. Okay, I'll have to be careful about that. You're not my real ladder.
There isn't a fire. I can't. It's heavier than me. There isn't a fire.
Okay, we left that. Can we pick up these flies?
I can't reach them, thankfully.
Okay, let's talk. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Fumble here.
Hi.
If you say so.
You're real.
Apparently.
You don't say much, do you?
Look, I've literally got a splitting stomachache, and I almost ended up having experimental surgery on my barehood. So forgive me if I don't feel like entering into a protracted chit-chat session with you. Someone who spent most of their life squashing me, drooling on my fur, chewing my eyes.
Oh, good point.
So we saved, in the last episode, we saved Mr. Fumble from her brother who's sort of like Sid from Toy Story, kind of like torturing toys, basically.
I'm sorry for everything.
It's okay. It's just not the best day to find yourself anthropomorphically personified.
I'll leave you alone now.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
All right. We pick up the
I'm
sand?
gritty enough.
Oh,
I'd get covered in manky sand.
we don't want that. Okay, fine.
Why
Use the
would I
ladder.
go up there?
I don't know. Pull the rope.
It's attached to a highly technical lifting mechanism. I'm not heavy enough to pull this down by myself.
Okay.
Well, that did a big fat load of nothing.
So we don't have any inventory here.
I can hear laughter on the other side. Didn't the book say that I could combat fear with laughter? I need to open these curtains. I can't move them, they're too heavy.
Too heavy. Okay, so this is it then. We're in a, wouldn't you know it?
There's no time to build a tiny castle.
We're in the puzzle now.
It's a physical...
Can we talk to the bear again?
Any idea how we could open these curtains?
How should I know?
I'm not heavy enough to pull the rope. Could you give it a go?
Sure. A head trauma would go great with this cash in my stomach.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Mr. Fumble.
Okay, hang in there for a moment.
I'm hanging.
Let's get this updated over here. Yeah, stream title, forgot to update that. All right, so he's hanging. But what do we have to also?
As if the poor bastard hasn't been through enough today. He's already well used. I don't think the rope is strong enough for both of us.
Oh, the break maybe? Well, let's go.
Oh, heck. I thought my regular dream was weird.
All right, it's a stand-up set here. The trap.
I don't want to... The Trap. That must be the name of this place.
There's our judges. We don't want to fraternize with them, as we know.
That seems a bit niche. It's open mic night. I need to find out what that's all about. It's flashing in an atmospheric way that one would expect in a rundown bar. Quit dreaming an audio pinch me picture tonight.
Oh, okay. So we can wake up if we order that, I guess.
I don't think he's polishing it. I think it's stuck. If I want a drink, I should probably order one. They look like a fun lot.
Should we try doing a
They
set
can't
here?
hear me. They can't hear me. Not until I know what it's for. I wonder what this is here for. Not until I know what it's for.
Good gravy. Okay. I feel like it's pretty obvious,
Hello.
but it's fine.
Hey, little lady.
What is this place?
The Trap. It's a comedy club for carnivorous plants.
What's the microphone for?
It's to give would-be comedians a shot at the big time. Well,
Big
the
time.
median time at any rate.
You mean anyone can have a go?
Yep, this place has no standards at all.
Why would anyone take part?
Comedy is a window to the soul. It can help you relearn things about yourself that you'd forgotten. Plus, there's a prize if you score over 20 points.
Okay. We're gonna need the prize,
What's the
I feel like.
prize?
Usually, it's whatever I can find behind the bar.
I could do with something that'll prevent me falling to my death.
Heavy.
Preferably not.
People usually just want money. But if you score over 20 points, just come over to the bar and I'll see what I can find.
Okay.
Who are those judges?
The Three Splooges. Big TV stars a few years back, but their show was cancelled and they fell on hard times. Now they take it out on all the new comedians.
What sort of jokes do they like?
Anything about plants, flies, or gangster rap tends to go down well. The more jokes, the better.
Okay.
What have you got?
Unless you've got some ID or a fake mustache, it's a pinch me picture for you.
What's in a pinch me picture?
Fruit juice, wasabi, black pepper, and my own digestive enzymes. It really wakes you up.
Okay, so I'm
Thanks
assuming
for the chat.
that's how we get
Anytime.
back to the like normal world again, as we have one of those. All right, so we try this out here.
Okay then. Why did the pitcher plant enjoy being on an all-fly diet?
Oh, I have to answer it as well. I wonder if we have to. Do we have to? Is this like a?
It was so easy to stick to. Get it?
Oh,
Tough crowd.
yeah, I was gonna say tough crowd there.
Why don't carnivorous plants like wearing trousers? Because their flies keep getting stuck. Anyone? Is this thing on? Thank you and good night. I wonder if the judges enjoyed my routine.
I have a feeling I didn't. Hey, 2.
I think I need to improve my routine.
6 points. We're a quarter of the way to 20, which I think is what we need ultimately.
He's trying very hard not to notice me. I don't think I'm supposed to be talking to them. I'd better leave him alone.
All right. We go
Mr.
behind again.
Fumble's still hanging around back there. Mr. Fumble.
I guess we can't go back. Okay, so we need to figure out, I guess, some jokes.
They look. He looks like a giant green bucket with eyes.
Hey, I can hear you in a monologue when you say it out loud.
Hello.
Hey, little.
One pinch me picture, please.
Sure, this one's on the house. Don't drink it all at once.
Thanks. I'll just pick it up before someone else takes it. Thanks for the chat.
Anytime.
I don't think we have any other things, right?
Okay then. Thank you and good night. I wonder if the judges enjoyed my routine.
So this is just us walking up and saying
I
goodbye.
think I need
We
to
actually
improve
scored
my
better.
routine.
We scored better doing nothing.
Okay, here goes.
That's amazing. Okay, that was fascinating.
Man, that tasted horrible.
Hmm. Interesting. Hmm.
You're my biggest fan.
That's actually a really funny line they did on accident. So fan on us, I wonder if that makes a difference.
It's my crap with a plant joke book inside and a toy bear. Picking it up would most likely bring back my nightmare.
Let's do
I'll
that.
just pick it up.
I'm curious, let's look at the joke book, because maybe there's more jokes in here that we
It's
can
probably
learn.
more effective if I tell the jokes to someone else.
I can't just look at it?
An inspiring collection of jokes for carnivorous plants. I know someone who's going to bust a stem over these.
Do I have to do more of these, maybe?
Did you hear Snoop Dogg's latest song about interplanetary travel? It was a Venus flight rap. That one's his favourite.
Oh, that one'll work according to the guy there. Likes gangster rap, likes plant jokes. Okay, so that's Snoop Light. Gonna jot these down in case we need it.
An inspiring collection of... I know someone.
So we need 6 jokes,
Why are
right?
carnivorous carnivorous plants so good at keeping secrets? They keep their traps shut. Look at those tendrils go. What's a flytrap's favourite game? Snap! I'd better stop soon. He might uproot himself. Why do carnivorous plants love old adventure games? They're full of bugs. Oh no, that was the last one.
Okay.
Good idea, but I need to find a suitable...
I guess we try it now.
Well, I suppose this...
And... Oh, Mesta, thank you very much for the sub. Thanks so much. That's really kind of you.
I think they're Okay then.
Thank you. Very kind. Appreciate all of the support tonight, everybody.
Did you hear
Alright, let's
Snoop
run this
Dogg's
one by.
latest song about interplanetary travel? It was a Venus flight rap. Oh, come on, this is comedy gold.
Okay, it was a mixed one.
Why are carnivorous plants so good at keeping secrets? They keep their traps shut.
Okay, getting some laughs. Getting
That
some
went
laughs.
a bit better. What's a flytrap's favourite game? Snap.
We got a
Thank
couple
you, I'm
people.
here all week. Why do carnivorous plants love old adventure games? They're full of bugs. I'm on fire.
I wonder if we need one more. Was that 5?
Thank you, and good night. Well, that's all the jokes I know. You know what? I'm happy with that. And those scores look kind of familiar too. I wonder what the prize will be.
Yeah. Okay, barman.
He still looks pretty weird.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey, little lady!
I
there we go.
scored over 20 points. What's my prize?
Great job! Let me see what I can find back here. That's not a lot. You'll just have to take my pet, Herman.
Who what?
Take good care of him, and he'll take care of you. Remember, items you're carrying while you're asleep stay in your inventory, even if you switch dreams.
Good tip, thanks.
Anytime.
Okay, so we have Herman the Giant Fly.
It's a giant fly on a lead. He still looks pretty weird.
Hey!
Hello.
Hey,
Thanks for the chat.
anytime.
Okay, so what do we do now? Oh, pinch me picture. We have to dip out now, right?
What did the barman say? Items I was carrying in one dream will appear in another. I wonder if that'll help me with my nightmare. Let's remove this natty dream box and see what happens when I go back to sleep.
Okay. Off we go.
Fly, Herman, fly.
Okay.
Good job, Herman.
We lived.
I guess this means my nightmare's finally over.
Oh. No, it's just beginning.
I think I'd better start running. How am I going to stop it from chasing me? Ew, that's really nasty.
I'm sure I could drink the pinch me pitcher, but I feel like we need to learn here what's going on.
I suppose you could call that progress, but frankly, it's not a whole lot more relaxing than plummeting. I wonder if my dad's book has any more pearls of wisdom. Chapter 2.
Oh.
Breaking bread.
Oh.
Sharing food with friends and enemies alike can help to bring you inner peace while you sleep. Both figuratively and literally, food can inspire companionship and reconciliation. Okay, so a joke book's not going to cut it with Mr. Awesome back there.
Okay, interesting. Food, huh? Do we have any food in here? We've got medicine. All right. Well, maybe we go take this moment to see if anything's changed in here, because
No.
maybe. Oh, I was just saying not going downstairs. The kitchen might be fixed.
It leads to the kitchen. It leads to the kitchen. I think it's still out of action after last week's incident.
Okay. Never mind. There's no food in here. We pick up the salmon?
I don't really want to.
No. Okay. Nothing else over here.
I think he's had enough food for one day.
Just making sure there's nothing in here that is gonna maybe be useful for us.
It feels nice when I get in and out of bed. Chapter 2. Break. Share.
Sharing food.
Good plan, but I need to find a suitable
Let's hit the box out. I mean, the vole doesn't count. The badger eye, I don't feel like we want to eat that. We could do like a glass of water. Does that count as food, kind of?
That doesn't need any painkillers.
We'll try the glass, I guess. And yeah, fair enough, Omesta. That's cool. Shouts out to Dark Shocks for gifting that to you initially. That's really cool.
That doesn't need a glass of water.
Okay, had to ask. Gotta try. So we want food. The fish food doesn't work, apparently. We tried picking that up.
I think he's had enough food for one day.
Can we use the vault? Maybe it's
He's
for...
not really what I'd call a companion. That would just give me more nightmares.
Fair.
Well, I suppose this counts as inspiration.
Okay.
I'll just pick... That doesn't need... I don't want any cold... Chapter 2. Breaking Bread. Sharing food with friends and enemies alike can help to bring you inner peace while you sleep. Both figuratively and literally, food can inspire companionship and reconciliation. I guess I need to find an inspiring book about food.
Okay, an inspiring book about food. Let me just peek my head in here really quick. Is there a magazine?
Gun magazine. Fire first, think later. Moisturising camouflage lip. Someone else might...
Okay. Fruit?
I'm not hungry for wax.
Okay, I didn't know if that would count.
I don't know how to read music.
A book about food. Maybe there's one in the bedroom, I suppose. Is this stuff... Just gonna check over here and make sure there's nothing hiding. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I don't need to look it.
Alright, we need to find some books. Ooh, excuse me.
I don't need any more of these books. Ouija, Galileo, hey diddle, the cow, the little dog, that one. The hidden pixel, hip to be squares, how to rewind with a guide to trying floating crosshair, left-handed sword, the little book of click, Smash Hits Annual 1993, the happy little developer, adventure games for dummies, 1001 random book titles, the big book of the 80s,
I'm assuming it's not one of
Great
these,
Walk
but
Cruise of the 1990s,
I think I went through all of
my
these.
collection of manga comics.
I don't think it was anything in there. What about these books?
It's some particularly uninteresting books.
Okay, well, it doesn't help us, does it? What does the journal say? Bread or baking related? Bread or baking related?
I'm not going.
I wonder if there's anything outside that we can maybe take a look at. We also do need to fix this bike here, although we don't have much in the way of,
It keeps the public out, and my brother in. It's full of household rubbish. It's not bin day today.
much in the way of fixing the bike.
It's the chalk outline of Lloyd's hamster. I can't see in, the lights are off. It's locked.
This is a
I don't
tricky,
need to wipe my feet. No way, it's filthy.
a tricky little puzzle here.
I don't have a key.
The photo album's not gonna do it. The bowl of fruit does to me like seem like that could work because that's like food. But it said that it's baking related, so
I don't want to play around with strange chemicals. I think it's for degreasing. I think it's for degreasing. I don't need any degreaser. It's empty now. I don't need to do any more washing. I'm not making explosives today. Not without a tetanus shot. I don't want to get oil all over my dungarees.
I'm wondering if this is like something that's just like kind of obtuse.
It's empty.
And I need to sort of like wrap my head around. something
It's from my
weird here.
parents.
We're out at the regional otter flinging championships. Don't let Lloyd start throwing stuff out of his window again. And please, don't go in the kitchen. Your mother accidentally took out the stopcock with her crossbow. And there's water all over the floor. Dad.
What a family, huh? Alright, so that doesn't help too much. Obviously. Can we go in here, maybe?
I don't even want to think about what goes.
No, I can't go into the bedroom. Nothing we can do over there with...
It's a collection of classics that have never been read.
There's nothing else in there that would...
I'm guessing it came out of the back of a massive bird. Otherwise, ouch. I don't want to break it. If I knock it over, my mum will go mental. I don't need to pick that up. My parents bought it in Venice.
Body butter.
Some odd-looking shampoo? I don't need it. The cheapest a man can get. I'm not in the... I prefer... extreme... mint... I prefer... I don't have anything... My skin's smooth. I don't have any cuts that need... Nope. I don't need any more plasters. I don't need it. Okay.
So get rid of the water again. Can't put it with the
I don't want a glass of...
blue stuff won't work.
Nah, it's well, Manky. I'm damp. I don't need it. I'm not in a cleaning mood. I don't need any candles. I don't need to wash my hair. I'm not planning on a bath right now. I don't need to blow any bubbles. I don't want to touch it. Even if it wasn't full of water, that would be tricky.
What do you want me to do, game? What is it that you want? We still also don't know the solution to this laptop's situation either. We need a 3-digit code, and we can't enter it in. Oh wait, I know what it is. This just dawned upon me that we actually, that must have been the 3 digits that we got from.
Looks like I've got an email. It wants my passcode.
From the judges. Was it 789?
That wasn't it. I'll never remember. That wasn't.
It's something like this.
That was. That wasn't. That's it.
Nice.
Right, let's read that email.
987 was right, Omesta.
Do I remember what? It's from someone calling themselves H. Looks like there's a photo attached.
Oh.
It's an article from the local paper 10 years ago. Disley Ferret murdered.
Oh.
The director of Figgington's controversial new theme park, Disneyland, was found murdered the day before the grand opening. He was discovered dressed up as the park's mascot, the Disley Ferret. However, police are still searching for the missing head of the costume, as they believe it may help lead them to the head of the director, which was also missing.
Oh boy.
The rest of the article's been torn off. Wait a minute. Something's coming back to me.
What in the heck? I didn't expect this, huh?
There's something familiar about this whole story. My past, my memories, my nightmares. I feel like they're all connected to this event. My dad's book's helping me to control my dreams. But if I can find out exactly what went on 10 years ago, maybe I'll be able to rid myself of these nightmares altogether. I reckon the local library will have a full copy of the article in its archives. My bike's parked just outside the house.
Okay. So we're heading to the library now. I guess over there we might be able to find a baking book, which is what was suggested. Okay, so let's turn our focus here over to the bicycle. So I think the tire is busted. I think that's the
Looks like the postman's been.
Ooh. Let's take a look, shall we?
This must have arrived while I was asleep. Stuff you. It's from my mum's taxidermist. Contents: formaldehyde, fun-sized bottle, flesh-eating beetles, family bumper pack, 1 plastinated pufferfish. It's taped shut. He's got remarkably sharp teeth.
Yeah, let's use the vole here.
Let's put those razor-sharp gnashes to good use, shall we?
Let's see what we can do about the
On the
tire.
pufferfish. Ow, that's a prickly fish. 1 small bottle of formaldehyde. And a bumper pack of flesh-eating beetles. This stuff's bound to come in handy for something. They can strip a corpse of all its flesh and fur in record time.
Okay.
It's great for preserving. He's covered in little spikes.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. So we have something that will remove flesh and fur. We have something that will preserve. And we have a very pokey.
The less abrasive of our two doormats.
Pokey fish here. What's the bike here?
I need to fix the puncture in the front tyre. Looks like I'm not going anywhere until it's fixed.
Is the formaldehyde
It's great
maybe?
for preserving.
I don't know how this would work. Maybe.
That doesn't need to be preserved.
Okay.
That doesn't need to be preserved.
Does the plaster work? I guess I haven't
This
really thought
should
about
patch
that.
that hole in the tyre.
Okay.
Great. It's still flat though.
We use the air from the pufferfish.
Ouch! I'm going to need to remove some of these spikes first.
Okay, so it does work. Interesting. Okay, to remove. Okay, so we lost the vole in the other puzzle. Can we use the doormat over here? It's like supposed to be a very prickly doormat.
I wonder if I can file these spikes down a bit. There we go. Smooth as Action Man's pants. Now if I squeeze the air out of him, he just refills through his bottom.
Good sound effect. Okay, so this should work. That was actually a pretty good
Here,
bit of puzzling
wrap your
right
little
there.
fishy chops around this. Good as new. Let's head to the library. Ooh, a map just appeared in the top
Oh,
corner of the
there it
screen.
is.
That looks very useful.
This is such a cool game. Yeah, wow. Okay, I didn't. The thing that I think I would have probably been hung up on the longest was using the band-aid or the plaster on the bike tire. I was like, I guess that will patch a hole, but not like you couldn't do that on a real bike. That's interesting. All right, cool. Maybe you can. I don't know. Welcome to Figgington, home of the Figgington Plop. That's excellent. Hope we get to see the Figgington Plop at some point. The idea, by the way, of going through, I guess this is a quiet town, but going around a traffic circle or a roundabout on a bicycle is a terrifying thing to think about. Anywho, I'm sure they have great infrastructure there. Let's take a look at the library.
A font of free knowledge, affording the residents of Figgington a chance to furnish their minds and gain a deeper understanding of the wider world. I don't think I've ever seen someone inside.
I see the trowel over here. Let's get our Thomasina on.
No one seems to be using it, so I guess it's mine now.
This is supposed to take place, like, kind of near, right? Like, kind of near where Hobbs Barrow takes place, so I guess, I don't know. Interesting. Hopefully it doesn't have...
Figgington Public
It
Library.
has a more uplifting outlook here when we get in. All right, let's head into the library. I think we saw everything out
Whoa,
there.
it's really hot in here.
Blame Satan.
I beg your pardon?
Shh.
Sorry.
Blame Satan. Maybe this is Hobbs Barrow. Here's a poster for Satan.
Satan, the devil's in the detail. Free, eternally heated mug with every purchase.
Okay.
My God, a hot cup of tea.
All right, let's work from left to right.
Archibald and Lucille Figg, patrons of Figgington Library.
Guess Satan's the computer?
It's hotter than hell in here. I don't need to investigate all of them individually.
Chandelier. Ooh.
Very atmospheric.
I like this background. This is really cool.
That's a lot of books.
Talk to the librarian.
They've already been stamped. It's the library's official stamp. They're looking forward to a good stamping.
Stamp. Computer.
It contains the library's archive of local newspaper articles. It's asking for a library membership card.
Ooh, I don't know if we have one of those. I saw the diary go off here. Okay.
I think the books would spontaneously combust if I took it. I don't want to meddle with it.
Mysterious Kurt?
Hey, no going back there.
Okay, we don't want to do that.
I'm not a library member. I'll leave it on the wall. Archibald and Lucille Figg, patrons of Figgington Library. I can't reach it. I'm not thirsty. Better not. They're part of a bigger system. It's stuck to the desk. She's using it. I don't need them.
Alright, I guess we'll talk. Oh, what did I just do here? Oh, I hit Y? Y goes to the map? Okay, cool. Good for speedrun purposes, I'm sure. T
Hello,
for talk
Miss
to.
Hambleton. Shh. What's behind that curtain?
More astounding works of Satan, dearie.
Astounding works of Satan? In a library?
It's true. Satan pretty much controls all the libraries in the area now.
Did Satan make it so hot in here?
Undoubtedly. Satan's instruments put out a lot of heat.
How goes the librarying today, Miss Hambleton?
Oh, I'm incredibly busy. It's been non-stop in here all day.
Busy? There's no one here.
Books don't stamp themselves, unless you have one of those fancy automatic book stamping machines. They're made by Satan.
Satan makes automatic book stamping machines.
Absolutely. Satan are the leading supplier of library equipment in the county. Here's a copy of their latest catalogue.
Ooh, thank
They're
you.
committed to making librarians' lives easier through a process of innovation, technology, and redundancy. Let me show you our latest bit of Satan tech.
This sprite is
Prepare
excellent.
yourself. This is going to revolutionize our tiny library. This is the Bibliothèque 9000. It can find any book your soul is yearning for. Let me show you how. I scan my library card here. Now I think of the book I want to borrow. The bibliothèque searches my soul. I mean, it scans the electrical impulses in my brain.
It's very good.
It locates the book's details and dispenses it right over there. And here it is. Oh, my dear sweet Edmund. Anyway, if I want to return the book, I just put it on this chute here. Goodbye, my love. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some books that urgently need stamping.
All right. So it looks like we need to get a library card to start making this thing cook with gas here.
Hello, Miss Hambleton.
This game is really good. I'm having fun with this one.
I'm looking for an old newspaper article.
Try the computer in the corner. All the archives are kept on there.
Do you have any books about bread or baking?
We have Paula Holyrood's latest book on pre-order, but it's not come in yet.
Shout out.
How can I get a library card?
Join the library, Poppet. It's not rocket science. We send the forms to your home address, fill them in and return them, and you will receive your new library card in 3 months.
I think I'll leave it, thanks. I'm in a bit of a hurry. What can you tell me about that book your soul was yearning for?
Oh, my dear Edmund. He was a local poet and a fine, fine man. He'd write the most beautiful poems just for me. Then one morning, he boarded a train and never came back. He sent the library that book and his membership card before he died.
Oh, okay.
Is there any other way to access the newspaper archive?
Not unless you can steal someone else's library card. And then somehow fool the archive's facial recognition software into thinking it's yours.
That's a great idea, thanks.
Don't be ridiculous. It's obviously a terrible idea. You'd need to know their personal PIN number too.
It's better than waiting 3 months.
Personally, I'd rather you didn't access it at all. I mean, really. Who installs a talking computer in a library?
Why does your newspaper archive have facial recognition?
Personal biometrics and data are the only currency Satan is interested in. It's a bit old school now, though. Our new book retrieval system in the back room doesn't even have a face scanner. Once you've put the library card in, it scrapes any desires, guilty secrets, and other data it needs directly from your soul and sends them directly to head office for profiling.
That's both ingenious and terrifying in equal measure.
They got the idea from that social media company.
Meta?
Yes, it is a bit. Let's talk about something else.
Bye.
Shh. Let's look at this book here.
Satan. Self-aware textbook arrangement networks. Making idle hands work for you. The library card just fell out.
Oh? Well, that was easy.
It's a photo ID for Figington Public Library. Mr. Edmund Plum, deceased. This must be the guy who wrote that book the librarian was thinking about. I wonder if his library card still works.
Let's have a look, shall we? Oops, that's why. You. There we are. You, library card slot.
Okay, let's see if this works. All good.
Alright. Give me a baking article or book. Oh, actually, we want the other one, right? We're going full plum here.
It's a book of romantic poetry. Poems for Ill-Fated Lovers by Edmund Plum. There's a message written inside.
Ooh.
I board the train of regret at a time I will never forget. I hope you remember likewise when you see the world through my eyes. Graham's monkey will keep our little secret. E.P.
Graham's monkey will keep our little secret.
Poems for Ill-Fated Lovers by Edmund Plum. Graham.
Does that change this answer at all? Or is it the same thing? Okay, so let's try the library card with
I wonder if
this.
this card will work in here.
This has the facial recognition thing, right?
Shh. Sorry.
Okay. Graham's monkey. What the heck does that mean? There's nothing else I missed out here, right? Student Little scooty scoot here. It does not look like it. Fan. Painting.
I don't need to investigate all of them individually. It's Miss Hambleton. She's worked here for over 1,000 years, probably. Hello, Miss Hambleton. Shh. Do you know a Graham who may or may not have had a monkey?
You must be referring to Saint Graham. He was the patron saint of moon logic. There are so many obscure happenings in the local area, they named the village church after him.
Thanks, I'll check it out. I'll add the church to my map.
Yeah, it's...
Who are you talking to?
No one.
Well, be quiet then.
Bye.
Shh.
All right, let's go to the church. This game is very good. Very good. There's our bike. Sign over to the thing here. We've got a chattering tree. The church in the background. Woods. Barrier.
An instant camera that delivers handy self-adhesive photographs.
That could be good.
He's taking photos. It's full of birds disturbing the peace. A gang of tits. Fate under construction. Come back later. Figington Village Fate Committee. I'm not allowed to go any further. They're still setting everything up. Looks like they've managed to get the rain successfully installed, though.
Clever
I'm
game.
not allowed. Looks like they've managed to get.
Alright, so we can't go any further that way. We will talk to this guy.
St. Graham's Church is on that hill.
Ooh. Click on the bike. Does that street also send? Okay, so this is pretty much it. Cool. Let's talk to the
Hello there.
photographer.
What are you doing?
Gathering evidence.
Evidence of what?
I'm gonna catch the thieving blighters in the act.
Ooh.
Thieves?
That's right. You name it. They've nicked it.
Glances?
Oh, very droll. The thieves I'm after are tits.
Tits?
They lie in wait in this tree, then swoop down on unsuspecting parishioners and plunder anything they can lay their thieving little beaks on. Jewellery, keys, money. They swipe anything metal and shiny if it's not strapped down. Then they leave it all up on the church roof.
The tits are leaving stuff on the church roof.
Yep, there's probably a ton of ill-gotten gains up there.
Please may I borrow your camera?
No way. This is the only way I'll catch 'em in the act. I've been petitioning the parish council to have the tits exterminated, but they won't unless they have hard evidence. I'll catch the little blighters.
That's an unusual hat.
My pride and joy. It's made out of tits.
Your hat is made out of tits.
One of this country's most prolific birds. I can't stand 'em, but their feathers do make good headwear.
I think you'd get on well with my mother. You really love that hat, don't you?
Almost as much as I hate tits. They stole my last one because I was foolhardy enough to put a shiny hat pin in it. I had to drop what I was doing and chase them, but they took it up on the roof, and I never got it back. I'm not making that mistake again.
Bye.
Goodbye.
What is even going on in this game? This is so good. Okay. So we can try to get this camera. Seems like we're gonna need it at some point. We know that we need to get possibly, I guess, to the roof. There's a bunch of stuff on the roof that could be helpful. We get into the
Loads
woods.
of different trees grow around here.
No, maybe not. Cruella de Vil of tits. Yeah, seriously. Just like absolutely against everything. Ooh, funny looking tree. How you doing?
It's all spiky. I wonder what species it is. It's rooted to the spot.
We use the
I
climate.
don't fancy climbing it.
All right. This goes back.
There's a village fete today, apparently. Pretty purple flowers with bright yellow stamens.
Okay, let me pick one.
I don't need any flowers.
Suit yourself. I don't really know if there's much else in the way of things. Obviously, the doorway to lead us in. Yeah, all right. Plaque, collection plate, hymn books, pews with another hymn book. Okay, somebody chilling out over here. There's something on the window? No, just light. Pulpit. Different colored ropes. One with a tag on it. What's this?
St. Graham's Big Bell. Please only ring at end of sequence. Overuse may cause damage to church roof.
Church roof. Okay, that's something. Yo, PMC. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Very nice to have y'all here. You had a good stream. We are playing through a game called Lucy Dreaming right now, which is a pretty cool adventure game that came out last year from Tall Story Games. That's the name of the developer. But it's like this very wacky adventure game that's like, it's just a little bit absurd in all the best ways. I really enjoyed the playthrough so far. So right now we are we're there's a few things we're doing, but right now we're trying to figure out a puzzle.
And inspire.
Oops. Yeah, we're trying to get access to a library's newspaper archive, and we know that something has to do something with this monkey at St. Graham's here, and this is like, I don't know, it's a very obscure puzzle that we're trying to figure out, but it's been cool so far. It looks haunted. Yeah, it has like a very unique look. Has a lot of references to old adventure games, like you can change the audio around, like using the ad lib, but you can switch it to the MT32, which is classic. We can switch it here and see how it sounds in here. But it's kind of cool. Interesting little game.
There's at least 10 copies per member of the congregation. Nothing says help the needy like a literal gold platter. The windows of our church depict the legend of St. Graham as told by the 16th century poet Ernest Danglebury.
Okay. What can we glean from this information?
It shows a blue moon shining on a load of red poppies in a yellow desert. It shows 2 white snowy mountains being lit by yellow sun rays. It shows a blue dragon breathing red fire on a load of brown earth. Looks like they missed one. Trust me, you don't want to hear me sing.
Okay.
She looks ancient. Hello there.
What?
I said hello there.
What?
Can you hear me?
Stop mumbling.
I said, can you hear me?
There's no need to shout.
I should have seen that one coming.
Hang on, I'll turn my hearing aid up.
Yeah, this came out last year. I think like just over a year ago, this one.
What are you doing here?
I come to listen to the bells. They're so quiet, I can only hear them if I sit right here at the front. I'm sure they used to be louder.
Where's the vicar?
He's down at the village fete. Probably in the WI tent waiting for Paula Holyrood.
Who's Paula Holyrood?
She's some kind of baking celebrity. She goes on TV and tells other people how rubbish their macarons are.
Why is the vicar interested in Paula Holyrood?
Something to do with the WI's jam competition. Plus, she has other assets.
Do you want me to ring the bells for you?
Oh, that would be lovely. But only if you know the correct order.
We don't.
I don't like change. Also, don't overuse the large one. It's only quiet, but it makes the whole church shake. Last time somebody rang it, a gargoyle fell off the roof and almost hit the vicar.
Probably shouldn't let her know that we biked here, huh?
Do you know what order to ring the bells in?
Sorry,
Change.
no. All I know is they tell the story of St. Graham and his unnecessary demise in the Sierra Mountains.
Unnecessary, huh? Okay, so this must be related to the colors then, yeah? So he died in the mountains. Are these in order? This is interesting.
Do you know anything about a monkey?
Don't be absurd. Unless, of course, you mean the monkey puzzle tree outside.
Of course.
That sounds like just the kind of vague and ambiguous hint I was after. Thanks.
What?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Have you heard about the tits?
Did Brian put you up to this? He's bloody obsessed with them. Though, if he's right, there's probably tons of valuable stuff up on the church roof. Shame there's no way to get it down. The roof's completely inaccessible.
Out of context?
There's valuable stuff up on the church roof.
That's my guess. But like I said, the roof's completely inaccessible. Presumably designed by the same plank who made the church bells 3 sizes too big.
Do you know anything about bread or baking?
What? Because I'm an old woman, I obviously know how to bake.
Well, do you know how to bake?
Of course I do. But I'm an appalling teacher. You're better off finding a good recipe book instead.
Bye.
Ta-ta!
What is this game? It's so good. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's just so bizarre. It reminds me of Toonstruck in that it's just like in a completely different universe.
It shows a blue moon shining on a load of red poppies in a yellow desert.
Shout out to PMC before I forget as well. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Definitely worth a follow if you haven't hopped over to PMC's stream before. So what was this
It
again?
shows a blue moon
Blue.
shining on a load of red poppies in a
Red.
yellow desert.
Yellow. This one
It
is...
shows 2 white snowy mountains being lit by yellow sun rays.
So white, yellow maybe?
It shows a blue dragon breathing red fire on a load of brown earth.
So those are... Okay. Alright, let's see if we can maybe do it in that order or something. Appreciate the self-awareness. That is true. That's half the battle. You know what I mean? Part of it's understanding your own limitations. Let's see what happens
It
here.
rings one of the church bells above.
If it's to be believed, here we have blue. I'm glad these are labeled. Red. Yellow. We have 2 whites. Then a yellow. Then a blue. A red. And then finally the brown. That is a big old bingo. Let's go.
I think I just heard something fall off the roof.
All right. I think that is exactly what we needed to do. Should we check in with the woman
She
here?
looks ancient.
I think she can't hear us.
Bye.
Ta-ta!
She's good. All right, cool. Let's dip.
It's all
Treasure.
very shiny. Don't mind if I do. Possessive little blighters. See
Ah,
a
pin.
pin, pick it up, and all day long you'll have a pin.
I think that's how that goes. That pin. Okay, so if our earlier hint pays off. What we want to do is use the hat pin in...
He'd
Well-
notice if I did it now.
Okay, we need to get the pin in the hat, because then they'll take his hat and then leave the camera. I don't know yet why we need the camera. Although, no, we can use the camera on the library card to get access to the things that we need. That makes
He's
sense.
trying to take photos of the church's delinquent tit population. Hello there.
Alright, what do we need to do here? How do we...
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Can we use... What do we do here? What does the game need me to do?
That doesn't need a shiny pen inserted into it.
I think this is definitely the move, like to use
Maybe
it
I
with the
should wait till
photographer.
he's taking a photograph.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. There you go. Here I thought I was gonna have to like distract him with something else. But yeah, if you wanna...
Not
Give that to
again. Give my hat back, you little gits.
After all that, he ran the wrong
I
way.
was gonna say, this is
What
the
a
path over
plonker.
here. I wonder if that was an animation thing. That's funny.
Okay,
Alright, so we have a camera.
selfie time. Oh, looks like that was the last photo. The perfect crime, as long as no one looks at the name, or the date of birth, or the badly adhered and ill-fitting photograph. I wonder if it'll be enough to fool Satan.
That's another adventure game sentence. Shouts out to Satan. Alright. So we're back here. We're trying to get access to a particular article on the computer here.
Right, let's give it a go.
Trying to get rid of our bad dreams. That's the whole
Welcome.
shtick.
I am Karen,
Ooh.
the Keyless Audio Recognition and Exploration Network. What is your PIN?
Okay, so we're still a step away. We need a pin.
Incorrect PIN. Incorrect PIN. Incorrect PIN. Goodbye, Edmund.
I need to find out this Edmund guy's PIN number.
Oh, you know what we didn't do? I know exactly what we got to do. Well, not exactly, but I've got a thought. We head back to the church. The one thing we didn't check was this tree, because this is a monkey puzzle tree. Something was tied into the puzzle, like this monkey
So
thing.
this is the monkey mentioned in the book. Someone's carved their initials onto it.
Okay.
JH loves EP.
Okay. JH loves EP, yeah. All right, so let's just reference the book again. Do we have the book? We do not have the book. I don't think. Psych book, joke book, diary.
They can strip a corpse of all its flesh and fur in record time.
Can we maybe use the Beatles on this? Because these are like prickly,
That
right?
doesn't need its flesh stripped.
Okay, suit yourself, that's fine.
So this is the monkey mentioned in the book. Someone's carved their initials. JH loves EP. There's a little patch of bare earth next to it.
Patch of, okay.
It's under the tree.
We've got a trowel.
Okay, let's see what secrets you're keeping. I hope the trousers don't fall down.
Got the overalls, you should be alright.
An old biscuit tin with a photograph inside.
Clank.
It's a black and white photograph of a young couple. They both look a bit familiar, but their eyes have been cut out. Creepy.
Don't love that. Alright, I think I know what this is though. Do you see the...
It's a black and white photograph. They both look a bit, but their eyes...
Do you see this stamp here? I think in the book, the rest of the stamp is there, so I wonder if we set it in place, we'll be able to, maybe it'll give us the PIN number or something? It'll give us some sort of information. Alright, let's talk to Satan here. like that this is just like a colander.
It's a book of romantic poetry. Poems for Ill-Fated
Yeah, see
Lovers
this?
by Edmund Plum.
Okay, so do we just use these
I'll
together,
put
I
it
guess?
inside the book to keep it safe.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. See?
If I line up the library stamp, the numbers in their eyes read 10:15. Maybe that's the time his train was due to leave. It was obviously important to him.
No, that's the pit
Points for
number.
effort, though. I guess their love affair was a secret at the time.
That is the pin number, people.
It contains the... It's asking for a line.
10:15.
Welcome, Edmund. What is your PIN? PIN accepted. What would
Let's
you like
go.
to do? Searching. Search complete. Loading results. Have a satisfactory day.
Thank you. Okay, interesting. So, for any folks who have joined us kind of in progress here, we're having these bad dreams. We're trying to get rid of these bad dreams. And it all seems to be pointing towards this weird, like, memory that we have of this not Disneyland situation where the Disley ferret, not a mouse, was murdered. And apparently the director of Disneyland or whatever also perished. I don't know. They're related somehow. And we believe that something that occurred there is causing the dreams, hence why this is all tied together here. So that's why we're diving in to get more information.
Fergus Figg, the man behind the ferret. Fergus Figg, son of Archibald and Lucille, the late Lord and Lady of Fig Hall, intends to channel his inner mustelid in an attempt to promote his latest venture, Disneyland, a new theme park to be built on the Figg estate. The park has sparked controversy amongst local residents and invited anger from other members of the Figg family, not least from Fergus's brother Horatio, who's been nothing if not vocal about his objections. When interviewed, Horatio Figg described the plans as a load of bloody bollocks.
Okay. I mean, that is a... Shouts out to Fergus.
Here's the rest of the article that was sent to me. Disley Ferret murdered. The director of Figgington's controversial new theme park, Disneyland, was found murdered the day before the grand opening. He was discovered dressed up as the park's mascot, the Disley Ferret. However, police are still searching for the missing head of the costume, as they believe it may help lead them to the head of the director, which was also missing. As most readers will be aware, the park's director was none other than Fergus Figg, and police suspect foul play within the ranks of the Figg family itself, with Fergus's brother Horatio now the prime suspect for his murder. Police are asking locals for any information leading to Horatio's whereabouts, after he disappeared following a brief police interview on the night of the incident. No
Interesting.
way! Murdered by his own brother. Actually, I can relate to that. I'm still not sure why this article was sent to me, though. I should probably check out the old Fig mansion and see what I can find out. I'll add Fig Hall to my map.
Okay, good. So we got a new location. The email that was sent to us was from an H. It was just signed H. So I wonder if that's Horatio, perhaps. Don't know what. Send it to like a 10-year-old. But yeah, go on.
New evidence in murder case.
Ooh.
The mystery of the Disley Ferret murder continues, but new evidence has now come to light, and things are not looking good for Horatio Figg. Already the prime suspect, Horatio's prolonged disappearance only compounds his guilt. But as if that wasn't enough, new DNA evidence places Horatio at the crime scene, and a subsequent search of Fig Hall has uncovered an antique dueling sword with Horatio's print on the handle and Fergus's blood on the blade.
Oh boy.
Add in Horatio's famous temper, fondness for drink, and overall instability, and you don't have to be Nancy Drew to put the pieces together. There's now a substantial reward for any information leading to Horatio's capture. Figgington Parish Council have also agreed to erect a memorial statue to Fergus in the town centre, in recognition of the fact that he tried to put Figgington on the map for something other than witch burning. I better check out this statue and see what all the fuss is about. I'll add the town centre to my map.
Okay, so we've got 2 new locations then. That is
What would you like to do now? Goodbye, Edmund.
Shouts out Karen, thank you. Alright, great. I guess we pick one of these locations and we get to work here. So there's Fig Hall. There's the town center. I guess we'll check the hall first since we opened it first. The old Fig Hall. Some say it's haunted.
Welcome to Fig Hall.
Okay. It's friendly enough. What do we have? Just the Fig Hall. Entrance. Ooh, a tree.
'Tis a tree.
Okay, can we do anything
I
with the
don't
tree?
fancy climbing it. No fruit on this one.
Okay.
It smells like dust and pensioners.
Well, this is an interesting sitch here. What's happening?
Welcome to Fig Hall.
Thank you. Suspicious looking old lady. Okay, a little bit of spin on that one pretty early.
Guides to Fig Hall. I
Yeah.
don't need one.
Oh, okay.
Heritage Trust. Enjoy a scone in an old rich person's house. Catchy. It's the Fig family's official purple and green colours.
Okay. Painting?
A forest and a lake. I guess this is somewhere on the grounds.
F.
I guess it stands for fig. Or maybe flammable. It's full of plastic logs. It's full of plastic logs. I don't need any fake logs. I think my mother would have fitted in well with this family.
Ridiculous. We have a cafe over here. Alright. Okay,
They
computer.
use it for checking membership details.
Okay.
His name tag says Howard. I'm interested in members.
Alright. Oops. Trying to reach for T and I keep hitting Y. Hello, Howard.
Hello, Howard.
What the? How on earth do you know my name? It's spooky. Oh. Spooky.
So anyway, can we talk about something?
Spooky.
Spooky.
Nice desk.
Thank you. It has everything I need to manage all our members' needs.
Can I take a look around?
Sure. Do you have a membership card?
My brother defiled my membership card.
That's rotten luck. If you tell me your membership number, I can print off a temporary visitor pass for you.
Okay, so we need a membership number.
I can't remember my membership number.
Sorry, you'll just have to try and remember it. I find that if I just lie back and work through things in my head, the answer reveals itself eventually. If it helps, they all begin with HT.
Okay. HT. Membership number. HT.
Can you tell me anything about the Fig brothers?
Esme's the expert on that sort of thing.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay. Suspicious looking old lady, you're up.
Her name tag says Esme. I'm watching you.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Esme.
Welcome to Fig Hall. Oh, it's
Spooky.
nice to see young folk taking an interest in local history.
What What can you tell me about the Fig Brothers?
If you've not got a visitor pass, I'm afraid I'm not authorised to tell you anything.
What are you doing?
Watching.
What exactly are you watching?
The rooms, my dear. I'm an official room watcher.
Do the rooms do anything worth watching?
Not on my watch, they don't. No ice creams dropped on the floor. No lost pensioners. No missed opportunities to show off the secret pre-stole.
Oh?
And no antique vases going walkabouts. Not while Esme Duckworth's on the case. Take that, Marjorie.
Who's Marjorie?
You mean who was Marjorie?
Oh.
She turned her back on her room to eat a curly whirly. And when she looked back, one of the Fig family's antique vases had been stolen. She was out of here quicker than you can say, Marjorie, you're fired for eating a curly whirly and taking your eyes off the room while someone stole the antique vase.
Wow.
Okay.
You really take this room watching seriously.
The Heritage Trust is a very serious organisation. They spent a lot of money getting hold of this place, although they never managed to get control over the whole estate. Oh, one of the Fig twins refused to sell it.
The Fig twins?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? Oh, I've said too much. Get a visitor pass, and I'll tell you all I know.
Where can I get a pass?
A visitor pass? Are you a member of the Heritage Trust?
I am, but Lloyd used my membership card to scrape his hamster off our driveway. And I've already created one fake ID today.
That's okay, dear. Just pop over to the desk and tell them your membership number. They'll print you off a temporary visitor's pass.
I can't remember my membership number.
Don't worry. It's in that little head of yours somewhere. I'm sure it will come back to you.
Bye.
Come again soon.
Okay.
By the way, I heard the village fete is opening on the church grounds about now. They have a goosey wallop stall. That's always worth a visit.
Goosey
Thanks.
Wallop. Alright, so we have another location. This game is just opening up like crazy now. We can go back to here to go to this thing. What is even happening over there? I think we'll maybe explore this little spot here.
I could go for a Cornestro or a Kazoo right now. Looks like they're open. Ooh, look at all those goodies. Although I bet most of them have been sitting there for at least 10 years. Missing cat, last seen by the docks. Green boat for sale, seats 2 comfortably. Have you seen our owl? Call Lear's Raptor Sanctuary. Wanted, plush toys for experimentation. Call Lloyd. Figgington Taxis. Get out of your dreams and into our cars. Benny Thrill, world's leading Benny Hill impersonator. Runs rings around the rest. Want the latest parish council news? Visit figgington.co.uk. Missing cat, last seen by the
I think
docks.
we've looped here.
Derek O'Ryan lived here 1985 to 1885. Derek
Back in time.
A record of the local population's most recent junk food intake. Someone should probably pick it up.
Not us, I guess.
I'll put it all in the bin where it belongs. If this was a Sierra adventure, I'd at least have got some bloody points for that.
Appreciate that.
Lucky.
Alright, we got a penny.
It's rubbish.
A wasp.
I don't want to
behind
carry the bin around.
it. Alright, there's nothing else hiding over here, right? It's just the door.
Does he look happy? Ah, RetroCon. Fun times. I already have one, and mine's not covered with grot. She's dismantling a blueberry muffin.
Okay, that's what this is. The blueberry muffin.
A small human blocks your path. It's a pipe for draining. I don't fancy climbing up it. I don't need to throw anything away. She's dismantling a blueberry muffin.
Ooh. Keep hitting Y.
Excuse me?
Oh, what do you want?
Oh, can I not actually get past?
Do you know where I can find a statue of Fergus Fig?
The only statue I know about is at the other end of this street.
You mean the street you're blocking?
Do you see any other streets around here?
Please, could I get past?
I am trying to feed an hungry child. Get some perspective.
I'm sure there's room if you just move a bit to your left.
There's a perfectly good road right there.
I'd rather not. The council seem to have installed a rather large crack in it.
Then I guess you're stuck, aren't you?
You're dropping blueberries all over the pavement.
Oh no! Call the police.
What are you feeding her?
She only eats blueberry muffins.
Delicious. I've heard blueberries are a superfood.
Yeah, well they're super annoying to pick out. She only likes the cakey bits.
Couldn't you just buy a plain muffin and save yourself the hassle?
You don't have a lot of experience negotiating with toddlers, do you?
Is it still a blueberry muffin if the blueberries are all over the pavement?
I didn't say she likes blueberries, just blueberry muffins.
Right, of course, but if you could just see your way to...
I ain't moving until she's finished her muffin.
How long does that normally last?
Her previous record is 80 minutes.
Is there any way to speed things up at all?
You could be a good citizen and get her a drink.
What does she like?
She's 2. What do you think?
An organic wheatgrass smoothie?
I don't even know what you just said. She drinks a fruity shooties like any self-respecting toddler.
Right,
Bubblegum flavour is her favourite.
naturally. Bye.
Whatever.
I didn't realize she was blocking the way here. This is a really weird puzzle.
I don't want to go near the road with a crack like that in it. Now, what kind of moronic little twerp could have done this? I blame the parents.
Lloyd. All right, let's get this fruity shooty bubblegum thing here. Welcome back, Avorius. Yeah, that's a Krilo special up here for sure. Yep. Some good work as always. Boy, this is a dense room, huh? Boxes, cola, bubbly, comics. Gosh, where do you even start? Bubbly vodka magazine, crisps, nachos, lollies, excellent shopkeeper, Sprite, nitpick bars, chewing gum. This has got all kinds of stuff here. Local newspapers, fried eggs. Almost too many things in here. Busy cola bottles, Creature Crunch. Kinds of stuff here. Bowl. Another employee. Pile of expired drinks. Magazines, newspapers. I guess let's check the fridge.
According to the thermostat, it's warmer inside the fridge than it is out here.
Bubblegum fruity shooties.
I'll just take one. Whoa, these things are expensive.
Are they? How much? What are we talking about here?
I can't afford this.
We steal it?
Hey, I hope you're gonna pay for that drink.
I was just putting it back.
I got a penny. Is a penny not enough to buy this thing?
According to the
Alright, use fridge.
I'll just take one.
Take this thing.
I'm after a bubblegum flavoured one.
I wonder if we can we make one, I guess? Is there bubblegum somewhere in here? A bowl?
It's attached to the shelf. It's for measuring out pick and mix. Canex tea fakes. I don't need to stuff myself.
Jaffa Bakes.
not today. Orange flavour fruity shooties. They're well past their expiry date. He's not even looking at them when he prices them up.
We swap them
I
or
wonder
something?
if he'll notice. Don't mind if I do.
So what just happened here?
100% off the RRP. Bargain.
Okay. Do we just get it for free?
This
here?
one's 100% off. Can I take it?
Oh, Gordon Bennett, not again. Fine, take it.
Thanks.
There's so much stuff in here.
Manufactured by Toothrot Inc.
Shouts out to Herman.
Turnip puffs. Turnip puffs. I'm not hungry for puffs. All the favourites are here. Mini Malcolms. It's already open. I think they're using it as an air conditioner. Staff only. I'm not allowed in there.
I guess we're good. There's like a million things to look at in there. I'm not really sure what to do.
I found this.
What kept ya? Now, out my way.
Okay, cool. We've moved
You're
ahead.
welcome. And I'm sure someone else will pick up your mess. I don't even know who I'm talking to. She's long gone.
We pick up the
They've been
blueberries.
forcefully ejected from the food chain. Well, if no one else wants them.
Never know when you need some blueberries.
It brings in the village's more classy punters. It looks closed. The Ferret's Head. I wonder what kind of food one can expect from an establishment like this. No thanks.
Okay, interesting. The ferret's head, obviously that's something that we're kind of after, right? The ferret's head is the missing piece of that. So we have a pub, we have a charity shop.
A veritable treasure trove of stuff other people don't want. A veritable... Protect our weasels. We're totally committed to saving mustelids. With my mother's recent sprees, they'll really have their work cut out.
Okay, there it is.
Fergus Fig. This monument was erected to commemorate the founder of Figgington's first and only tourist attraction, Disneyland. This vending machine was relocated from the theme park before the site was redeveloped into one of Figgington's enviable housing estates. The statue depicts Fergus Fig at the moment of his dignified demise, headless and dressed as a ferret. This machine must be 10 years old now.
What?
It's full of fuzzy duck toys. They remind me of the ducklings I used to feed in the park. They'd get a whiff of the bread in my pocket and just go into a frenzy. According to the plaque, it's from the old theme park. There are a load of duck toys still inside, and the coin slot is a funny shape. There's a plaque
Okay.
in front of it. Fergus Fig. Before
Alright, just run
the
through
staff
this.
headless. This machine.
Label.
Vend for yourself. This machine is calibrated to accept 10-gram nickel theme park tokens only. Well, that's just brilliant. I bet they're all long gone and buried with the theme park itself. There's no point in picking my... Lucky.
So we just have a penny. The penny's not going to work in here, right?
It only takes theme park tokens. That's annoying. I was sure that was going to work.
Felt good. Felt good.
It's too heavy. It's too heavy. I need a token to use the machine. I'll probably need a theme park token to make it work.
Okay, so that must be something that's at the... I guess at the estate somewhere we'll need to do that. Okay. Hang on. Drain.
The tantalising and mysterious depths of old Figgington lie beneath. But there's no way I'm going down there.
No way?
I don't fancy a trip into the sewers.
Ben Jordan
For parking cars.
sheds a tear.
For parking cars.
Alright, let's try the pub.
It's not open yet.
Okay, let's not try the pub. Let's try the charity shop. Okie dokie.
Weasel attacks. It's an old promotional map showing the location of the theme park.
Okay.
Looks like when it was demolished, our house was built on top of it. Unsurprisingly, that's where the weasels are having a bad time at the hands of my mother.
Oh, really? The plot thickens here.
Whichever way I look at it, the pattern stays the same.
It's a nice little reference.
Dead smart. It's a pair of tattered 301s. They take me back. There's a red stain on the front. Spangly. These cups are even mankier than the ones in the window. Perfect for stalking gazelle. Moth ventilated. Figington Secondary's finest crimpoline neckwear. Purple and green are the official colours of the Fig family. I'm not at school. Just imagine all the weird and wonderful uses that these won't have in this game. The M64, made in Stoke-on-Trent.
Okay. Can't pick
I
up
don't
the pencil.
really like them. My life's much more interesting than a video game. It's full of old video games. Panic the Hedgehog, Cul-de-sac Fighter 2, and 76 copies of Myst. I have enough to do already.
Okay.
Looks like a solid gold fertility idol to me. The tag says £3. I thought it would be lighter than that. Nah, it belongs in a museum.
Very good.
Supporting weasels from the comfort of your pocket. I don't have any keys, which frankly is a bit of an issue when everything has a bloody lock on it.
True.
I'd recognise those humongous quads anywhere.
Hey, come on. At least make a donation first.
Sorry.
Was this
Make a donation and help yourself to an item in this bucket.
okay, so okay.
It's for collecting donations
You put the penny in
for
there,
the
I guess?
weasels.
Thank you. Please help yourself to a piece of useless pre-loved item from the bucket.
The metal detector seems like
Free
the most...
random object. Yes, please.
That seems like the most useful, right?
God, no, it's bloody terrifying. I don't need a single plastic muscle-bound limb. I don't have time to play. I always preferred Donatello.
Me too.
I'd recognise those humongous
Actually-
quads anywhere.
The purple one is the one I liked. Alright,
The
so
Iron Maiden Deluxe Heavy Metal Detector. Bring your quarters to the slaughter or double your nickel back. It can detect
Ooh.
different metals and depths.
oh, okay. So obviously this must be needed to be used to get the tokens, right? That must be right. That must be it.
For carrying hands around. By its own admission, there's literally nothing it can't hold.
See this purple tentacle?
Oh, look, a tentacle. What a surprise. It's too high up. He must love weasels.
Not it.
Not especially. It's amazing.
Nice cap.
Thanks. It's made of genuine fake weasel fur.
Do you really love weasels?
No, but volunteering looks good on my CV.
What's the map on the wall?
We use it to plot weasel-related incidents in the local area.
What kind of weasel incidents?
It used to just be the odd bit of roadkill or accidental stampings, but recently we've been seeing a more creative approach. Everything from garrote wire to landmines. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
That was a suspiciously evasive response.
Anything new?
No, none of it's new. Although we have got a nice bucket of odds and sods by the counter.
Bye.
See ya.
It looks like it's been copy and pasted from our house. We've already got one of these in our house. It's still got a Zelda cartridge in the back.
Ooh, Zelda.
I don't want to waste my time playing video games.
Oh, I feel...
It's a genuine Kubrick's cube, made in 2001.
Oh.
This cube looks cool.
I know.
Can I have it?
Seeing as you made a donation earlier, go on then. No one seems to be able to solve it anyway.
Thanks.
Whoa, okay. goodness. What is even happening? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, so we can kind of... I'm not gonna do this now. But that's a thing.
I think they've been here a while. I'll leave them. One false move and the whole lot could come down. The label says made in Anticonia. Whoa, a whole megabyte of RAM.
Whole thing.
It's an old miner's lamp. I don't need to go down any mines, I hope. There's a dusty label on the side. I can just make it out. It says box. Varsish. They're from a petrol station. Lobbleish and mobbly. I prefer my plasma ball. It's a bear behind. I already have a toy bear. That's one nice looking robin right there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't want to kidnap it. There's no tea in this one. I have enough mugs at home. Figgington Hall. Must be from their gift shop. I don't need a glass.
I have to kind of click on everything now because the fact that we were able to get the cube makes me think maybe there's like something else
I can
in
play
here.
this about as well as I can play the piano. Varsy. I want it about as much as the person who donated it. They're plastic. We have enough of this kind of rubbish in our house already. A selection of used stationery. I don't need to wind any cassettes.
Box
The
here.
chart show. It's crammed with cassettes, all dated individually.
A lady bought them in a few weeks ago. Apparently, her ex-husband used to record music off a local radio show every week for years. Never paid for music in his life. She tried to give us his hi-fi too, but the pause button was completely worn out. So I've been listening to them on my Talkman instead.
It's too heavy. The chart show. It's They're all about worm husbandry. Not a subject I'm remotely interested in.
Okay, I think I think we've gone through. I think we've got an idea of what to do here now. Let me really quick just double check this.
And now the DC.
Check this
Vent
label.
for yourself. This machine is calibrated to accept 10-gram nickel theme park tokens only. I wonder if I could find...
10-gram nickel coins. Years.
Maybe this is...
Yeah, this is not the right spot. I got that was date, so probably not. 10 grams is not going to help us there, but so I guess we know now that it's at the house, right? So like we could literally go like here and try this. Yeah, right?
Oh, it's an old token from the theme park.
Need a handful of these, right?
I don't think I'm going to find anything else here.
Not over here. I don't know if these are slightly different in each spot.
I don't think I'm going to find anything else here. I don't think I'm going to find...
Yeah, little wall breaks are very good. It's a very clever game. It's pretty cool. It's got a whole thing going for it.
I don't think I'm going to find anything else here.
Gold vein under the house. Might be.
It's the chalk app. It would work better on the lawn. My mum was... I don't think I'm going to find it.
I guess there might be like a number of different ones. I might have to check the map again, maybe. But we do have one token, which is good. I think we need 5 in total. The UI threw you off. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, right? Like, it looks like we can spin each individual, like, you know, line like you would on a Rubik's Cube. But I don't know what these ones mean. it's a little bit of a weird one, right? I don't know. Change which side you're looking. Oh, you know what? That is... Boy, this is so confusing. I think you're 100% right, though. Yeah, it looks like it. Like, we got these two yellowish ones, and they're over here now. Yeah, so we're spinning it. I think you're right. This is for view, and this is for, like, spinning the rows and columns. I probably wouldn't be able to solve this anyway, because I think I might struggle with colors on this. I bet you these are two different colors. I, like, worry that that's the case, things like that. I guess if I go for one color that I can see and go off of that, it probably won't be too bad. Kind of going for these ones. But yeah, I have to think about this. Anyway. That is a whole thing there. Alright, what's our diary say here? We still need a bread baking related item, presumably a book. I think this has something to do with the little like festival thing that's going down by the church. We'll probably have to go over there and check that out based on the like bake-off references. We do need a visitor pass, which we have one. We do have a pass, but we need to figure out what the membership number is. And then, yeah, I need to go check that out, which I think is tied to this. I need to call it, though, folks. We are in a position where I need to absolutely go to bed. It's way, way too late, so we're going to call it here. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's been a very good stream today. Unfortunately, no PBs on Monkey Island 1 or 2 today, but we tickled it many times. Loads of gold. Maybe you know, the next pass of it will be the one where things start clicking in. And yeah, thanks for hanging out for Lucid Dreaming. A great game. This is an excellent session. This game is really cool. It's such a goofy game, but it's so good. You know what I mean? It's such a good game. So yeah, I don't know. That's that. Let me see if there's anywhere I can send you.